What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. We got Steve here. We got Ramon sitting with us for a Google Hangout. Today, we're going to talk about 10 grand, number 4. We're going to talk about all things Avengers. We're going to talk about Superior Spider-Man, Sidekicks, number 1 from Image, Lord of Mars. We got Trillium, number 1 from DC. We got Frank Miller's Robocop, The Last Stand. Burn the Orphanage, Born to Lose, number 1. We got Lady Rawhide premiering. And we got a quick review of The Dark Tower from Marvel. This new book is called So Fell Lord Perth. Make sure you tune into the audio for that show, for all of those books. Go on Pete'sBasement.com. You've already found the video show. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Find the Pete's Basement Extras channel. Download the audio. Make sure you fucking follow us on Facebook, /Pete's Basement. Follow us on Twitter for up-to-the-minute reviews. Send us some fucking emails at questions@Pete'sBasement.com. We love to hear from you guys. This is why we do this shit. We just want to fucking talk to our fellow nerds. This is it. 10 grand, number 4, man. So I originally thought this book would only last 4 issues, but it seems to be going for a little bit more. It's been a really cool series so far. We're following this guy, Joe, who is a detective of sorts, but he is serving the Lords of Heaven, and he is investigating all sorts of hellish things going on Earth. He is dead. He's undead, I guess you could say, because he's serving heaven. He was killed a while back, which we just found out in the last issue, when he tried to save the girl who hired him. She was possessed by some demons. I'm getting ahead of myself. This girl hires him to find her sister, who is involved in this crazy cult, and he finds the sister, or he finds the cult at least, and then as he gets closer to the cult, these demons possess her sister, and they make her jump off of a roof of his apartment building. The roof. Oh. He runs up and tries to save her. He grabs her, but she pulls him off the roof. So they both fall and go splat on the pavement like 12 stories below. And apparently, while he's dead... Title. What's that?
That should be the title of the book, 12 stories below.
Splat? 12 stories below. That's not actually a bad title. The title is 10 grand because the girl originally hired him for $10,000 to find her sister.
Okay.
While he's dead, he has 5 minutes to talk with his lover, who is in heaven. He gets to transcend the void, and he speaks with her. He obviously misses her a lot, and then he comes back to life. The other girl, not so lucky. So he takes her to the morgue. He finds out that in the morgue there's her dead sister, which he didn't know about. She was killed 3 weeks ago. So now the sisters are dead, and he vows to get revenge on the people that fucking killed them. And
how are you able to follow this? It sounds like it's a...
It is a little convoluted, but it's actually more convoluted when you try to explain it than when you read it.
Yeah.
They're very straightforward.
Yeah, the book's pretty smooth.
It's a good story. I picked it up on a whim. It's funny because everybody's picking up every Image number 1 that comes out. Everybody's thinking it's going to be the next Walking Dead, that it's going to be worth fucking $3,000 for number 1. Probably not going to happen for another 10, 20 years. But either way, it helps to get in on some good stories at the ground level. And this is
they do a lot of good stories.
Image is doing these little mini-series now. Now, I thought 10 grand would conclude with issue 4. But when I read last issue, I kind of got the impression that we were getting a little bit more insight to this guy, Joe, who is the detective. We're getting some more ideas to what happened in his past and everything with his lover and how he was fucked over by demons and the angels brought him back to life and everything. So when I realized that, I was like, all right, this is probably going to go more than 4 issues. If it goes more than 6, my guesstimate is it's going to 12, because very rarely do we see 8-issue series or 10-issue series. It's either 4, 6, or 12, or, in cases of like Avengers Arena, which I thought was going to be like 12 issues, this shit could go for 24. Who knows?
Yeah.
But 10 grand, get that shit now. It's really good. It's absolutely worth your time. It's not as scary as I thought it was going to be, but it's a good thriller, It's a good set of issues. It's very interesting.
But
And the character, like, you get into the characters really quickly.
And what is undead exactly?
What do you mean? Like, why is he undead?
Well, I always
guess
hear,
he's not undead.
When I hear undead, they either talking about zombies or vampires, and I never
He's
understood.
not.
I never.
He's just
understood
allowed to come back from the dead. He is revitalized by the angels because apparently he has some sort of mission to accomplish. I'm assuming that when his girlfriend died, and he died along with it in some sort of demon attack, the angels offered him, a bargain, and they said, like, you do what we say, and we'll let you, because he was kind of a scumbag. He was what they call a button man. He was not a hitman. He was a button man. And he killed other hitmen. That was his competition.
Right.
So he was kind of a scumbag. He was definitely not a dude that was going to be led into heaven.
So they told him, look, if you want Aunt May to live, we have to erase your...
Yeah. So, like, you do what we say, we'll let you into heaven and spend eternity with your girlfriend. But you got to do what we say first. Right. And that's what he seems to be doing. So every time he dies, he gets 5 minutes through the veil to visit his girlfriend, and then he comes back to life.
How many times has he died?
Well, we don't know that yet.
He's like a cat.
We don't know that. But apparently some angels are going rogue and siding with some demons, whether it's for a coup de grace of heaven or whatever their, inspiration, their motivation is, we don't know yet. But it's awesome, and you definitely need to read it. I picked this up on a whim. You need to get a hold of this. It's fucking great. A couple of things you don't need to get a hold of are some Avengers books.
Every Avenger book ever.
Not every. Avengers Arena is off the hook. If you're not reading it,
it's good.
You just gotta get it. I thought this shit was gonna be some fucking lame ass Hunger Games ripoff because it came out when the Hunger Games movie come out, and it's phenomenal. It is the best Avengers book on the market.
Yes.
Am I lying?
It's the best also teen book in a while too.
I had no faith in this book, and it's all of these Avenger kids like basically trying to kill each other to fucking survive in Arcade's murder world. It's fucking great.
Yeah, that's another thing. Arcade of all villains. Really.
He's a lame ass villain, and he did good. Like,
he's a mort.
I thought this shit was gonna last 12 issues. My guess is, if not 15 or 16, then it's going to 24. Superior Spider-Man was off the hook, though. I gotta say, I hate fucking Dan Slott for what he's doing with Superior. With the fucking, with Doc Ock and everything. But it's good. It is good.
But it's good.
Like,
it's very
Doc
good.
Ock is a superior Spider-Man. He's doing everything right with all the gadgets and shit. And he just outed the Hobgoblin to his coworkers, like his regular, people identity. That's just crazy. He's like, yo, I'm looking for the Hobgoblin, a.k.a. Phil Urich. Find him for me and get him. He tells the fucking populace of New York. Are you kidding me? That ain't some shit Peter Parker would do. But I want it resolved already. Does that make any fucking sense to anybody? I want fucking Peter Parker back, but I like where the story's going. Does that make any sense to anybody? Please help.
It does, because
guys.
What I'm really liking right now is how, like, not only is he burning bridges in the hero community, but every villain is going to be out for blood against freaking Spider-Man.
He's out for blood too, man. He just took down the Kingpin. He just didn't give a fuck. He just did it. Like, so, you've been around too long. Fuck this.
Once Peter Parker is back in the body, he's going to have everybody. And, I mean, even his own boss at Horizon Labs, they all want him now.
He's going to be fired
off of him.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. So he's going to be like hitchhiking like the Hulk did in the TV series.
Yeah. It's going to be fun to see where it goes. I wish we would get on with it already at this point, because what I'm finding is too much of a Spider story and not so much of a Spider-Man subordinate cast of Mary Jane and Carly Cooper who know that something's wrong and you're not being shown to do something about it. Get the fuck on with it already. That's what I want. Where the fuck is Madam Web in all of this? You're involved in every aspect of Spider-Man's life. Now that he's not even fucking Spider-Man no more, you're fucking gone? I know she's in the hospital for whatever fucking reason, but get on with it already. You're a fucking psychic. Man the fuck up. Please, guys, let us hear your opinions. What's up with Superior Spider-Man? What's up with the rest of the stuff that we reviewed? questions@Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete'sBasement, and follow us on Twitter for up-to-the-minute reviews. And just, fucking hit us up, man. We want to hear from you. Guys, we'll see you next week. Be good, drink responsibly, and read some comics. Enjoy. Does that make any sense to anybody?